Chakalingam sir and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Chakalingam sir and sir Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Palpatine sir,
yes, sir,
Chakalingam sir and
shall we
sir Vijay Lakshmi ma'am,
sir,
shall we start?
all means.
Yes, sir.
Yes, formally we welcome Palpatine sir,
Yes, sir,
Chakalingam sir and
sir,
Vijay Lakshmi ma'am,
sir,
shall we start?
all means.
Yes, sir.
Yes, formally we welcome Palpatine sir,
Yes, sir,
Chakalingam sir and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start?
all means.
Yes, sir.
Yes, formally we welcome Palpatine sir, Chakalingam sir and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, formally we welcome Palpatine sir, Chakalingam sir and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, formally we welcome Palpatine sir, Chakalingam sir and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, formally we welcome Palpatine sir, Chakalingam sir and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, formally we welcome Palpatine sir, Chakalingam sir and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, formally we welcome Palpatine sir, Chakalingam sir and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, formally we welcome Palpatine sir, Chakalingam sir and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, formally we welcome Palpatine sir, Chakalingam sir and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, formally we welcome Palpatine sir, Chakalingam sir and Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start? Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience, sir. Chockalingam sir, Alizi Ankachandra sir, Jayalakshmi Anjali sir, please come. Incoming audience.
Technology, I gladly welcome you all. Before I conclude, I hope all the participants will learn something new from this webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabriya. So now I invite Ms. Vaishnavi Rajam, third year CSE, to introduce our chief guest.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am extremely honored and feel privileged to have given the opportunity to introduce our chief guest for the day. He is none other than Dr. P. Palpandian, PhD. Dr. Palpandian, Coordinator for B.Tech Robotics and Mechatronics, Professor of Mechanical and Automobile Engineering in CRIS, Bangalore, has completed his BE Mechanical Engineering from Madurai Commerce University and M.Tech from National Institute of Technology. He has 21 years of experience in academics, research, and administration in various engineering colleges and universities. He is an enthusiastic participant at various international and national conferences, seminars, workshops around the globe, and also presented his research work. He is the recipient of 14 esteemed awards that includes Award of Excellence in Research 2021, Best Faculty and Researcher in Mechanical Engineering, Republic Day Achievers Award 2018 from Integrated Intelligent Research Chennai, IASTE Excellence in Teaching and Research Award 2017, Best Faculty Award 2016 and Teacher Achievement Award 2014, etc. Also, he received Paper Presentation Award and Best Poster Award in 4 international conferences. He is the member of editorial board in 5 peer-reviewed international journals and editor-in-chief of International Journal of Advanced Research in Management, Engineering and Technology. Also, he is the founder and director of Platinum Consulting Private Limited. At this time, I feel proud and profound to call our chief guest to share his valuable words with us. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
So thank you, Vaishnavi. It's time to listen to Dr. Palpandian, Professor and Program Coordinator, Christian University. Now I invite him to address us. Please, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Professor. Can I share my PPT, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I could share. Yes, yeah.
With pleasure.
You are presenting your screen now. Okay. Someone please tell me, can you see my PPT?
Yes, sir.
Poster?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because I could not see me or any comments or chat box in this presentation mode, I kindly request any one of the organizing committee members to back me up. If my video is off or if I have any critical comments in the chat box, please let me know, sir. Okay,
Sure,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. So first of all, I would like to thank my dear friend Dr. Gomati Nayagam, who is the reason for me to be here in this virtual mode, in meeting all 100 people in this virtual platform of Google Meet. So my heartfelt thanks goes to Dr. M. Gomati Nayagam, who is Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science Engineering, and I thank the Department of Computer Science head, Dr. K. Vijayalakshmi ma'am, who is the professor in the same department, and Dr. S. Rajapalayam, who is the vice principal of this Ramco Institute of Technology, and along with Dr. L. Ganesan sir, for giving me this opportunity to share a few of my thoughts on application of AI and ML Industry 4.0. For the outset, I would like to congratulate the faculty coordinators, Madam Vijayalakshmi and Mr. Chokalingam sir. Even though one is a hardware department, he belongs to hardware civil engineering, Dr. Chokalingam sir, and Madam belongs to software. So here you can see the synergy between hardware and software. So in that sense, I appreciate both the faculty coordinators for their wonderful effort in bringing more than 100 participants on the single platform. Even today is declared as a public holiday. So congratulations goes to the entire organizing team. So without wasting time, I would like to jump into our discussion. If you have any points to be discussed, please make a note, or otherwise you can ask me at the end. So I'm very happy to answer all your queries, right? So now, so rightly said by our madam who introduced me, I am the professor and program coordinator in Christ University. So along with that, I am running a private limited company called PANDIAN Consulting, right? So my email address, please make a note. It is director@pandian.consulting. So you can always connect with me in call and as well as in WhatsApp in the same number, 9916480919. Okay. So I will take only 1 minute what exactly we do in PANDIAN Consulting. So it is a multifunctional professional service network. We do academic consulting, industry consulting, and research and development. So in academic, we do all these 6 categories: student consulting, faculty consulting. So today I am appearing in front of you in first 2 categories, student and faculty consulting, then laboratory establishment, university industrial relations. Even I can connect with Professor Gomati Nayagam sir for artificial intelligence and machine learning. I can connect your institute, Ramco Institute of Technology, with many industries. Then science and technology interface and international journal publication we do. In industry consulting, if any of your students, especially CAs, IT, mechanical, electrical, electronic students, if you want to have any, you take internship or project or industrial visit, you can always connect with me directly, or you can connect with me through your coordinator, Dr. Gomati Nayagam sir, right? So we do strategy consulting, management consulting, operation consulting, HR and IT consulting under PANDIAN Consulting. So other than this, we do very intensively support research and development, right? So project design and planning. So we support students' project implementation in all verticals, right? And project documentation, project reporting, and whenever you find any problems, we address your troubleshooting. And finally, we help you in project management. So this is what we do in general and the PANDIAN Consulting. Now, coming to the point of today's webinar, right? So before I take into you for the next 60 minutes of your time, I would like to elaborate how we are going to organize this next 1 or 1.5 hours discussion, right? So it won't be a single way communication. That is what I said, discussion, right? So I'm going to connect the dots, right, between past, present, and the future, right? You must be wondering how come this connection is feasible. Yes, it is possible, right? So before going to this, I would like to ask only one question to all of you. When we talk about Industry 4.0, right? So what is Industry 4.0? So I'm going to give you this, right, in your chat box. Please, my dear friends, go through your chat box, right? I have given something. 1 second. Yeah. Yes. You can click that www.menchi.com, right? And you can use the code 8961531. So this, I assure you that this particular 1.5 hour session will be very much interactive session. So I need everybody's participation in our activity today. So my dear friends, please click the hyperlink in the chat box. You can use the code 8961531, right? So I would like to see what is Industry 4.0. So from your perception, right, what does it mean? Can you please click your hyperlink, which I have given in the chat box, please? Professor, can you see that message in chat box, Professor?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you can use the code, sorry, 19008432. 1900, I think this is a wrong code, right? So 1 second, I will, yes, correct. Chockalingam sir is very correct. So you can use the code, yeah, 19008432. My dear friends, please just click your hyperlink given in the chat box, and you can type this code 19008432. So what comes in your mind when you see Industry 4.0 word, or when you hear Industry 4.0? Yes, wow, I got two answers. One is wow, optimizing resources. Fantastic answer, fantastic answer. Really, I like it. When someone is telling optimizing resources, so I can categorize resources into 5 different resources, like 5 fingers in your hand. So each finger individually cannot perform any task. Even there is a small piece of paper on the floor, you cannot take comfortably with only one finger. You need coordination between all 5 fingers. So the same way, the first participant, he put optimizing resources. Yes, we have 5 types of resources. We call it as 5M: man, machine, material, method, and money. Right? So optimizing man, machine, material, method, and money will teach you Industry 4.0. So Industry 4.0, what exactly it is, I will tell you in the next immediate slide. Yes, one participant very clearly given. It is nothing but digital transformation. Then what is Industry 3.0, 2.0, 1.0? Everything you will see. Yes, Industry 4.0 means robots. Someone they have very clearly typed Industry 4.0 means artificial intelligence. Someone they have given beautifully Internet of Things. Yes, and another answer I could see really, amazing answer. Replacement of men by robots. Replacing men by robots. Correct. Digital transformation. Industry next update. Very correct. Very correct. Someone they say when they hear Industry 4.0, they remember industry. Somebody they remember machine. Somebody they remember new era. It is IoT and industrial practices. Someone very clearly given digital. Someone they have given feedback. Wow, intelligent. And industrial revolution, new era, new revolution, feedback, flexibility, automation, automatic, automation of traditional. Automation of traditional, someone they have given, someone they have remember 4th digital generation. Yeah, really, you are the amazing audience. Rather, I won't say audience, you are all participants. Audience simply listen. Participants, they do participate in all the activity in the discussion. Really, when I see this colorful, image collage of what is Industry 4.0, really, I appreciate all your effort. Right? Thank you very much, my dear participants. Still, I am getting, yes. still I'm getting many inputs. Machines, new version, new level, fourth industry, intelligent, right? New stage, smart technology, correct word, smart technology. And someone very interestingly given quantum computing. Yes, we do use quantum computing in Industry 4.5. I think many of you people know industry. We are into transformation of our transformation of or from Industry 4.0 to 5.0. Now we are in the middle of 4.5. Okay, so these are very new, very correct answers. Rather correct answers. These are the answers which I was expecting from you people, right? So the moment when you, yes, listen or read the word Industry 4.0, whatever you said, all are correct, very, very correct. Congratulations to all my friends, those who are participating in this webinar, right? So here, before going to Industry 4.0, so in this webinar, I will be telling what is Industry 4.0 first, right? Upon completing the discussion, then we will go to artificial intelligence, what is meant by artificial intelligence, and how this artificial intelligence make an impact on Industry 4.0. Then our third part comes with machine learning, right? What do you mean by machine learning and how it has a greater impact on Industry 4.0? That is what we are going to discuss for this next 90 minutes, okay, or 75 minutes. So here everybody knows, Industry 4.1, it was emerged in 1784, right? So there was one industry, there is one machine. It is nothing but mechanical weaving loom machine, right? So they were working manually initially. So, right, they were working manually in 17th century, and in the advent of steam power engine, so they introduced the concept of steam power into mechanical, weaving machine. That was in 1784. That was our first industrial revolution. We call it as Industry 1.0. Then afterwards, we came with a concept of AGV. A mechanical student may be knowing it. AGV means automated guided vehicles, right? See, for example, I could say, if you ask me what do you mean by research, I will give one simple example. In 50 years before, we were moving on the staircase, on the store steps, staircases. We are moving on the staircases to climb from first floor to second floor, 50 years before. What is happening now? 50 years before, staircases were stationary. We are moving. But in the advent of research, right, what is happening now? Now we are stationary, staircases are moving, right? That's the best example for research I normally used to comment, right? So that is called AGV, automated guided vehicle. So here in the assembly line of Ford Motors in 1923, right, rather moving the car by itself, so they keep the car on a belt conveyor, right? So the entire belt conveyor moves, right? So these kind of movements are widely used in mass production environment, right? Where you will find more number of people, very huge number of people with a huge number of electrical machines. That was in the year 1923. That is second industrial revolution. The third industrial revolution, it is an advent of computer. We call it as, programmable logical controllers. So they introduced the IT concept for automation process, right? They used robots in 1969. So that is the third industrial revolution. We call it as Industry 3.0. The present or a decade before, we introduced Industry 4.0 in 2014. That is exactly 7 years before. So here it is completely digitalized. Some of our participants, they have given very rightly digital manufacturing, automated, IoT, data science, big data analytics, right? So data handling. So everything comes under Industry 4.0 That is nothing but our fourth industrial revolution. What it has an impact. So here it introduced a new product, right? And it gives flexibility in manufacturing, right? And here it gives a new requirement for workforce and infrastructure. It is very, very flexible when we compare with the other three industrial revolutions. Now, so when I talk about industrial revolution, being a student and even being a faculty, how you can equip yourself, to fit for industry 4.0 expectations from your college or from your institute. So what are the skills you should know? So here I have given some 8 skills in opposite direction. So you will get experience through your knowledge. And when you learn so many newer skill sets, for example, computer science, engineering, IoT, it becomes a little old now, right? Now AI has come, ML has come, DL has come. That is artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and as well as now when I talk about the newer technology in computer science, it is nothing but a blockchain. So all things are coming up every day. It is a dynamic environment. Being a student or being a faculty, we have to upskill. We have to upskill. Sometimes we have to reskill ourselves to suit ourselves for industry 4.0 requirement, right? Now, so here I am going to give a overall glimpse about industry 4.0, how you have 3 different words, or in general 2 different words. One is physical world, another one is cyber world. So being me as a robotic mechanical engineer, I'll be in physical world. Being you as computer science and IT engineer, you will be in cyber world. Now, is an advent of robotics. It is a combination of hardware and software. So that comes with cobotics. Cobotics means collaborative robotics. It means the robots work with machines along with human beings, or humans work with robots. So that is called collaborative robots. The new word called cobots. That you can see here. I would like to highlight that. 1 second, ballpoint pen I will take. Yeah. This is what I was talking about, cobots. Then comes the autonomous vehicle, right? So nowadays, so many car companies, they are coming up with a driverless car. So the first was introduced by Google in Singapore, in US, United States, America. So now we are, and even nowadays, Tesla, that comes with autonomous vehicle. Then comes the multi-operational machines, right? In any industrial, environment when you take. For example, in olden days, in lathe machines, you can do only lathe operation. In drilling machine, you can do only drilling. Now you can add many features in the same single machines, right? And logistics and automation. So next, boom in the industrial revolution is nothing but logistics. We call it a supply chain management, right? So it has billions of dollars of business in next 10 years down the line. During our recent past 1.5 years pandemic, how this logistics brought to the notice of all common people. We struggled a lot to get our daily needy requirements. Because of the gap in logistics, we could not receive the goods in our hand. Even industries could not get any raw materials. Because of that, the cost of the components or the cost of the items or goods and even services, it went up. So now we talk about industry 4.0, especially in the advent of AI and ML, we talk about smart products, right? And even smart environmental recognition. So, and we have interactive robots, right? So this interactive robots will support industry 4.0. And being a computer science engineering student or IT student, you must be aware that augmented reality and virtual reality, right? And see here again, another concept is nothing but industrial big data analytics. So the moment when we say all smart industries are run by data sets, right? So we call it as industrial big data analytics, right? And I was talking about the AR, augmented reality, and centralized machinery planning. So you will have, one machine which can take care of all the entire activity of the process. How these two worlds, the physical world and cyber world, are connected. So this is how it is connected with a high speed, broadband connectivity. So if you don't have internet, even you cannot run a small factory. That is how this advent of internet plays a major role in our industry 4.0, right? So this is a potential industry 4.0 solution we have discussed just now. And what is changing for companies, right? So here I have given six parameters. One is process, another product, next is scale of factories, supply chain, success metrics, and client relationship. So when you see the second column, traditional manufacturing, processes are very rigid and you have everything is manual. It means if you want to perform some assembly operation, or if you want to fabricate, you take fast moving household goods, you take a television, a refrigerator, or even washing machine, you have a rigid process of making all those. But when you talk about industry 4.0 manufacturing environment, the process is agile. Right? Agile means it is very, very quick and all the entire processes are automated. And you can standardize, you can customize your product, right? For example, you take Mercedes-Benz or Rolls-Royce car, you can customize your product, right? And according to your requirement, the people, they will deliver your Mercedes-Benz or Rolls-Royce or Bugatti Veyron. So these are some of the positive things of Industry 4.0 manufacturing when we introduce the concept of AI and ML. Okay, now, so what are the benefits you will get? So if you introduce the logic of or the concept of artificial intelligence and machine learning in Industry 4.0, you can reduce manpower cost, right? It means you can optimize manpower cost. Even you can improve or enhance the laboratory labor's productivity. So in general, the AI ML, it helps in cost optimization. My dear friends, please remember. And this emerging trend of AI and ML in Industry 4.0, it gives us a newer opportunities of adapt to changing demographic and customer demands, right? So based on the demands from the customers, based on the various demographic locations, the artificial intelligence and machine learning helps Industry 4.0 for a newer opportunity of mass production or even mass customization, right? And this AI/ML, it identifies new value generated services, right? And it greatly reduces the defects. It means the operational efficiency is increased, right, in Industry 4.0. So these are some of the benefits which you can enjoy by implementing the concept of AI and ML in Industry 4.0. So I would like to bring it your attention that worldwide scenario. Where are we stand in Industry 4.0? In India, we call it as Industry 4.0. But in German, they call it as Industrio 4.0. In United States, in America, they call it as Advanced Manufacturing Partnership 2.0. In China, they call it as Made in China 2025. In Japan, they call it as Revitalization or Robot Strategy. In South Korea, they call it as Manufacturing Innovation 3.0. You see the amount or the fund declared by individual government of the country, right? The China plays number one, followed by United States of America, followed by South Korea, then comes Japan, then comes, England. Here, you cannot find India. So in this list, we could not find India because the amount which is, given for Industry 4.0 upliftment, it is very, 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 very minimum and thin. So hence, this, Industry 4.0 plays a major role, developing in our national GDP. If industry grows, obviously national GDP will grow and we will be having a position in developed country. As of now, we are in developing country status. Now, you see, when someone was telling, in that discussion, what comes in your mind? Someone they texted robot. Yes, robot plays a major role in Industry 4.0. Here in India, in third row, you can see third column, the usage of robots are very, very, very minimum. So this statistics I have taken from, International Federation of Robots, Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, Japan. So here, when you compare other countries, Korea plays, South Korea especially, it gives a major contribution, followed by Japan, German, US and China, right? So in India, robot densities are very, very minimum. Hence, we have a great scope. That is what I would like to say, right? Now, so number of industry-related patents. I think, my dear students, you don't know the importance of patents. Some of your faculty members might have got patents. As of now, I have 5 patents and 2 copyrights under my name. So patents plays a major role for all your new innovative ideas, right? In India, the number of patents related with Industry 4.0, it is very minimum. But in US, it is the maximum, followed by China, Japan, Germany, and South Korea. Now, so what are the examples, right, for Industry 4.0? So here I have given 8 different examples. In all these 8 examples, the concept of artificial intelligence, concept of machine learning, that plays a major role. When I say automated production, so AI plays a major role. In predictive maintenance, machine learning plays a major role. So now you know very well, machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence. And in connected machines, right, so artificial intelligence, both artificial intelligence and machine learning plays a major role. 3D printing, artificial intelligence, dictate of both AL, ML and as well as DL, and smart transport system, artificial intelligence. We will see about smart transport system in forthcoming slides. Then network the supply chain. So here also artificial intelligence plays a major role. Some of your present final year computer science students might be doing some final year projects in supply chain management by using AI techniques. Then production simulation, machine learning. So these are some of the examples by which you can inject the concept of Industry 4.0 by the application of AI and ML, right? Now, so these are the technological pillars of Industry 4.0. In all this technology, you cannot avoid the implementation of AI and ML. Starting from cyber security, then cloud computing, mobile technology, we call it as M2M, machine to machine, 3D printing, advanced robotics, big data analytics, Internet of Things. Now IIoT has come, industrial Internet of Things has come. And in communication, RFID, and in computer science technology, cognitive computing. So in these, 3, 6, 10 different verticals, these are called technological pillars of Industry 4.0 technology. In all these 4.0 technology, right, so you cannot avoid the role of AI and ML. Now, so for example, being a student, right, if you want to equip yourself to suit yourself to Industry 4.0, what are the skills that you should possess? You should have a basic knowledge about ICT, and you must be able to work with the data, right? So you must be good at data handling, and you must be very strong in all technical know-how. And along with these 3 technological know-how, you must have some personal skills, starting from decision making, working in a team, good communication skill, and positive attitude, and adaptability and ability to change. So these skills you must have to prepare yourself for Industry 4.0, being an AI engineer, right? So what exactly the industry competency framework talks about? We will go from the bottom. See, it gives you personal effectiveness, all these competencies. And you should have academic competency, you must have professional competency, and you must know what is expected by the industry. So it means industry-specific technical competency you must possess. Most of the industries nowadays, especially smart manufacturing, or you take IT industry or ITS industry, they are looking forward a gentleman or a graduate who has industry-specific technical competency, right? And in that, you have very specific job technical competency. So upon everything, you must possess a leadership competency. If you have all these 6 competencies, I can say proudly that you people are ready for industry. You will be quickly absorbed by the industry. I'm talking about industry, means industry which is implementing the concept of industry 4.0, right? So if you want to join or if you want to work with industry 4.0, you must have all these competencies with you. I wish you all the very best for the same. Okay. Now, so in general, when we talk about industry 4.0, so I'm going to close our first loop, right? So our today's topic is application of AI ML in industry 4.0. Without knowing what is industry 4.0, you may not understand how it is imbibed, the concept of AI and ML. In general, industry 4.0, what they do, they scale up things. They give newer scope. They solve all complexity problems. And they conventional technology to a new digital technology. That is what industry 4.0 they does. Can anyone unmute and tell me, is it very clear? Because I could not see your chat box. Or a professor can unmute and tell me what you see in chat box. Are you following me, dear audience?
Yes, sir, I'm following you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think we have, thank you, gentlemen, for your nice response. Yeah. So
Yes,
we
sir.
finished our first. Yeah, we finished our first stop. Now I'm very, comfortable to take you further because you got some idea about what is industry 4.0 and what are the skill set student you must possess to work in industry 4.0 and how this AI and ML is going to get affected or it will improve industry 4.0 scenario. That is what we are going to see in the next forthcoming slides. Okay. Now, I have another poll for you, right? So what is AI? What is AI? What is AI? So please, I will post it
AI
in
is
our...
artificial intelligence, sir.
Yes. And my dear friends, can you please go to Mentimeter? Yeah, I see the chat box. Yes. My dear friends, yes. Please see the chat box and requesting you to kindly click that hyperlink menti.com and you can use the code 34805345. Yes. Can anyone, are you seeing that? If you see, you just click that hyperlink. And what comes in your mind when you see the word AI? Because, you must know what is AI. Or I must know about my audience, how much they know about AI. Wow, machines processing human. Wow, fantastic. Really, very, very good answer. Very good. AI, artificial intelligence, obviously, that is correct. Wow, machine thinks like a human. Fantastic. Making machines to learn. Wow, superb. And machines possessing human. Okay, very new definition. Algorithms. Minimizing the error. Very true. Very true. Specialization. Machines. Intelligence. Human in computer form. The simulation of human. Using intelligence. Machine learning. Yes, obviously. When you talk about AI, we must talk about ML. Correct. And machine think like human. Algorithm. High productivity. Correct. Congratulations. High productivity. Human intelligent process. Yes, machines. Machine thinking. Making machines to learn. Correct. Hey, someone has given a nice answer. Virtual humans. Yeah. Really, I like this word. Virtual humans. See, all our students, rather students, all our participants, they are very much aware of this AI concept, and really they are giving their own definition. I'm very happy to read and see those definitions. Intelligence, thinking, demonstrated, yes, robotic calculation, correct. Virtual humans, the simulation of human, high productivity, artificial intelligence, program to think like a man. Yes, program to think like a man. Machine learning, expert system. Yes, someone has given expert system. Yes, human in technology. Wow, another catchy word. Human in technology. So minimizing error, machining algorithm. Yes, making machine to learn. Higher productivity, thinking, technology, computer system, demonstrated by human, specialization, virtual human, computer system, making machines to human, digital human mind. Wow. Really, I like this word, man. Really, digital human mind. Okay. Nobody can compete with the human mind, but it is in the form of digitalization, right? Try to give brain to Mac. Mac the simulation of human. Correct. Wow. AI is intelligence. Okay. Missions, human technology, human made, thinking, simulation of human, higher productivity, robotic calculation, expert system, virtual human, advanced human, artificial, fastest algorithm. Wow. Really, very nice. And machine thinking, machine learning. Wow, thinking, advanced human. I'm really overwhelmed by your response. I'm really overwhelmed by your responses. Really, all you made my day. You all made my day. So whenever I go for any kind of, webinar, I think this is my 56th or 57th webinar, right? In this new technology. Across the globe, I have given webinars. You are such a wonderful audience, right? Like other audience from abroad. I love your reciprocation, your responses. Really, it gives a positive energy to the presenter, right? So thank you very much for your wonderful responses. Really, I'm very happy to see all your responses on the screen. Okay. Now coming to the point here, yeah. Yes. So what is AI? Very well you have narrated, right? Some words really I could not find anywhere in my textbook or in my journal papers. Really, you thought new words today under AI. So who is the gentleman? Anyone? Can you please tell me who is the gentleman? Can you comment in chat box or unmute yourself and tell me who is this gentleman? Because I could not see your chat box. 1 minute, let me try seeing your chat box. I didn't see anything in the chat box. Big one. Edwin Marino, yes. Oh, okay. Thank you, Gunasegaran sir. Thank you. Okay. So may I know who is this? Yes. He is the one who made the statement. Very much, very well how electricity is important nowadays. Can you please imagine a day without electricity. It is very difficult, right? So the same way, your artificial intelligence, I made A artificial in a different color because artificial cannot compete with our natural intelligence, right? So we make machines, we inject intelligence to machines, hence it is called artificial intelligence. But, my dear friends, but please remember that this AI is going to change the world more than anything in the history of mankind. Right? When you ask someone, they will say, invention of fire is the history of mankind. Someone will say, invention of wheel. Someone will say, invention of electricity. So how this electricity plays a major role in our day-to-day life of everybody in the globe on the earth. So the same way, this artificial intelligence will have an impact. It was said by one gentleman who is artificial intelligence oracle and venture capitalist. So we call it as VC. So some of you are entrepreneurs in this workshop or this webinar, you may be knowing the importance of VC. Not Vice Chancellor, here VC means venture capitalist. Right? He is nothing but carefully. Right? In 2018, 3 years before, he gave a statement like that. Artificial intelligence is going to change the world more than anything in the history of mankind. Please remember, more than electricity. Yes, Dr. Kindful Lee, what he said, it is true. It is true. It will be. It will be in for next 20 years, minimum 2 decades, right? Now, I would like to give your attention for next 1 minute, the brief history and definition of. Anyone know this gentleman? Anyone knows this gentleman? Now he is no more. He passed away. He is no more. Yes. Anyone? Yes. Yeah. Now Ray Malik. Ray Mark. Really, your answer is correct. Dr. Carefully. Yes. Who is he? Can anyone tell me? Who is the gentleman? He is one of the very famous computer scientists, I could say. Right? Anyone?
John McCarthy, sir.
If you,
John McCarthy.
Yeah, I mean, yes. So he is, yes,
It is
he's called John McCarthy. He is
John
the
McCarthy.
one who, yes, John McCarthy. He is the one, who introduced the subject of AI in the beginning of 1955. But actually, the concept of AI was there in 1940s, just before when he introduced the subject. It was there. But this John McCarthy is he is the one who contributed the concept of idea behind the AI in the year 1955. So he talks about more on intelligence and intelligent learning, right? So the definition of artificial intelligence is simple. I think all you people in the group, you know that, right? The investigation of intelligent problem-solving behavior. Please remember, there are 3 words. Is investigation, is intelligence, and another one is problem-solving behavior. So these 3 things have to be created in a computer system. Not a normal computer system, in an intelligent computer system, right? So that is nothing but artificial intelligence, right? Investigation of intelligent problem-solving behavior. And the creation of intelligent computer system is called as artificial intelligence. Actually, it describes the work process of machine that would require intelligence. Machine would require intelligence, right, to perform like a human being. So hence we call it as like a human being. Human being has not artificial, intelligence, right? So all these machines has to perform like human beings. Hence, we call it as artificial intelligence. Okay. So I have only two more polls. So what comes in your mind when you see artificial intelligence? What comes in your mind? Yes. We have only one more poll. Don't worry. Yes. My dear friends, please kindly, click that hyperlink. Really, I would like to learn from you actually, from the previous, responses. So I got very new words on AI, right? And we will, I would like to hear a few responses from you, right? Just click that menchi.com and you can use code 9371804. What impact is AI in manufacturing industry? Right? So I have only one more poll that we will see at the last. Okay, my dear friends? Yeah. So mind, right? How the artificial intelligence impacts in manufacturing industry. Either increases the profit or reduces the loss, or reduces the profit or increases the loss from your perception. Easy. Superb. Wow. Correct. Oh, fantastic. See, self-driving car minimizes the cost. Very true. Easy work. Less HR, high productivity, minimizes efficiency. Yes. Here I would like to give one point to you, my dear friends. I could see efficiency. I could see effectiveness. Both are I could see here. After this, I will tell you the difference between efficiency and effectiveness. Both are different actually. Some people you may think that look alike, but it is not the same. Efficiency is doing the right thing. My dear friends, please understand. Efficiency is doing a right thing. Effectiveness is doing things rightly. I don't know how many of you heard the statement, but I defined like efficiency is the right thing. Please remember, efficiency is doing the right thing. Effectiveness is doing rightly. So both not coming to this point. Yeah, of the AI, someone you said efficiency, someone you said effectiveness. 24 hours working, correct. Human being we cannot. And wow, I see this is what who has given this answer, foreign investment. I appreciate the gentleman or the participant who has given this answer, foreign investment. Yes. He thinks about national GDP. How thinking, right? These are answers, but it is very true and correct answer. Foreign investment, reduce loss, huge capital. Yes, you invest huge capital as one-time investment. Higher production, loss of manual labors. Oh, correct. Sometimes loss, you will lose manual physical labor. That is true. At some extent, it is true. Increase productivity. And another gentleman, QI, I love this answer. Quality improvement. Yes. Because of implementation of AI, all your manufacturing industry will have a quality improvement. Reduce losses, fastest work, extracts data, minimize manpower, increase productivity, easy work, making easy, cost efficient, higher production, high skill person. Wow, really. Today I learned two new things, out of box. So one is huge capital and foreign investment. Huge capital also we can understand, but foreign investment, really I like this, right? And changes the industry form. Correct, that is true. Self-driving care, activity, efficiency, effectiveness, replace many jobs, minimize manpower, extract data, reduces work, reduces loss, easy work. All are correct. Really. More than you are happy, I am very happy. to see all these responses. Really, really very, very nice. Really, I love all of you. Very nice, very nice. Play one small video for only 2 minutes. Yeah. If you can't hear sound, I think you can see the words. Whatever you said, it is there. Digital revolution, exponential growth, smart factories, hyper connected, data intelligence. Yeah, someone you said ecosystem, R&D, time, creating new product as a service module, digital skill courses, helping to smooth the supply chain. That's very important. Supply chain is very important. See, it gives me a manufacturer a way to predict future trends. True. It enhances supercharging in productivity. True. That is what AI does in industry. It's now just started. It is connecting human creativity and manufacturing agile technology. Yes. See, I think you understand what exactly, AI has a greater impact on manufacturing industry. And I would like to bring this concept to you. So when we say AI, one gentleman, Wiskitson et al. In UK, 4 years before, he has divided AI into two. One is a weak AI and another one is strong AI. So what he described AI means, it is the computer is merely as an instrument, right, for investigating how the process the computer simulates intelligence. Just in investigating cognitive process, that's all. It is nothing but what? Weak AI. But what do you mean by strong AI? Process where computers are learning. These two things are very important. When your computer has intellect learning ability, then that AI algorithms are called as strong AI. Strong AI, computers can understand through the correct softwares and programs, right? That optimizes the entire behavior of the previous experience or former experience. That is what he, Mr. Wiskitson et al., along with his other co-researchers, he is outlining AI into two. One is weak AI and another one is strong AI. And the role of AI in industry, I may not tell in general. So the role of AI in industry, innovation and infrastructure development in Industry 4.0. See, smart city plays a major role in Industry 4.0. Industry doesn't mean that only manufacturing environment. No. Smart governance, smart grid, smart energy, even education, smart home, smart agriculture, IoT, open data, smart mobility, smart healthcare. So everything is covered in smart city, and the smart city concept comes under Industry 4.0. I think everybody will agree with my statement. So this is how the AI, it plays a major role on these, 4, 6, 8, 10 different verticals. Okay. Now, so what is the current situation of AI in Industry 4.0? See, so everybody will accept my statement. More than 50% of world's population is now online. Please remember, more than 50%, right? And globally, when you check the R&D and GDP ratio, it is increased from 1.5% in 2000 to 1.7% in 2015. Now 2021, they are making a report. and that will be touching around 2.0%. This much amount of money is spent or invested for R&D globally, right, to do R&D of AI in Industry 4.0, right? So the half of the world's population now we are in online. So hence, the AI plays a major role in current situation. And how this impacts the opportunity? See, from left to right I'm coming. So the AI, it impacts in this logistics, supply chain management, industry, medical field, building, transportation, house, energy, agriculture. In all way, for example, in 2018, 3 years before, right, 96% of the world's population lived with the reach of mobile cellular signal. That is an advent of AI, right? And smart, connectivity. So in another 9 years, in 2030, right? So you will have increased resource use efficiency of, a greater adaptation of AI and ML in Industry 4.0. Then comes, intelligent city projects. See, the concept of AI and ML, it is emerging in most of these smart city projects. So here in June 2021, recently, 4 or 5 months before, intelligent cities, they have launched a new project, right? So in which, where AI will likely affect the specific region or population of coming years, right? So the concept of application of AI will be utilized in urban planning and development, education, energy, and healthcare mainly, right? And so this intelligent cities, assessment comes with these 6 categories: urban planning, education, food security, energy, healthcare, and community welfare. Okay. Then what is the future of AI? How the AI is going to change the world, right? That is a question. Really, it is going to change the world for better or worse? That is what our concern here. So if you ask me this question, I would say the majority of, the AI change of world is for better, rather worse scenario. So here in artificial intelligence and manufacturing has these 5 different usage in multi-phased usage of AI and ML. One is big data analysis. Second one, digital twin and simulation. Industrial, that is what I said. Instead of IoT, it is called IIoT. Then additive manufacturing, that is nothing but 3D printing. Then augmented reality. So these 5, different verticals like 5 fingers in our hand. When you join all 5 fingers, that gives strength to your hand. So likewise, these 5 multi-facet usage will strengthen the Industry 4.0 platform with the advent of AI and ML. So how AI and ML will change the future? That is because of big data, robotics, and IoT. Definitely it will contribute and it will change the future. Will AI take over the world? Yes, in future. For example, when you take smart devices, cars, healthcare system, even in your favorite app. For example, when you are searching, Googling a purchase of a washing machine, or you Google what is the cost of IFB washing machine. Then wherever you go, whatever the URL you open, the advertisement for IFB washing machine, it will keep on popping up. So that is how AI will take over the world. And why is artificial intelligence important? See, it is becoming a part and parcel of our everyday life. It harnesses a massive amount of data. So without internet, can you live at least for a day? You cannot, right? So the handling of all those data, analysis of data, that AI plays a major role. And even in medical applications, it has a highest breakthrough in cancer research. And even it has the highest breakthrough in cutting-edge climate change research. Now the G20 summit recently held, G7 countries, they discuss about climate changes. People are worried about climate changes in the global scenario. So there, the artificial intelligence plays a major role in their softwares. So I will be, or we will be discussing about these 6 points in a short while. So how this AI has an impact on transportation, manufacturing, healthcare, education, media, and customer service. This again is a part and parcel of our industry 4.4, right? So transportation, when you call, it is nothing but autonomous cars. I will play one video. You can easily understand. This is a 1 minute video. 1 minute video. Yes. Yeah, this is one small video from which you can understand how this AI transforms the connecting cars industry. Okay, so manufacturing. So you cannot imagine any manufacturing industry without robots, either for stacking or assembly or painting, welding, right? So everywhere you can find the application of robots in manufacturing environment. I will show you another small video, 1-2 minute video, how this BMW factory that integrates artificial intelligence concept in their production line. Only 2 minutes video. So the artificial intelligence in production line, this is how it look like. See, everything you can monitor. So all sensors, vision sensors, even a small micro crack, it will sense, and it will brought to the notice of the engineer. That is because of artificial intelligence, thanks to artificial intelligence. Really, very interesting. Wow, beautiful. In your naked eye, you cannot see the defects or cracks, but it will say not working. See the factory. Wow. So artificial intelligence in production. It has two meaning. The logic of artificial intelligence in production, or they call this BMW as artificial intelligence. So they compare all database, previous templates, Oh, birthday greetings. So, problem is identified. Please check. Yes. So, fun at work. Very good, very good. Yes. I think now you understand how, BMW effectively and efficiently, they do right thing, they do things rightly. Both they do. How BMW, effectively introduced or integrates the logic of AI in production line. Okay. So in healthcare, there are these many applications of AI in healthcare, starting from virtual nursing, medical image analysis, AI-based robotic surgery, AI-based medical diagnosis, drug discovery, automated workflow assistant, fraud detection, medical data security, medical risk protection, and clinical trials. So these are the top 10 applications of AI in healthcare. So I would like to play one more 1-minute video for AI healthcare program. One minute. So introducing AI for good, introducing AI for health. Really, it is a nice tagline. Even in education, now we are in online proctoring, chatbots, adaptive learning, chat campers, even data accumulation, personalized learning, smart content, MOOC courses, massive open online courses. So we use the concept of AI. And you will agree with me, AI and ML, it has a greater impact on media, right? Especially all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, right? Then customer service, you have chatbots. Nowadays, whenever you open up any, web pages, immediately you will, one right bottom up, one chatbot will pop up, which will discuss with you. Now, Google, they are working on AI-assisted human-like calls for making an appointment. Okay, it is a next level of research in AI. So the last poll, my dear friends, please, we will wind up in another 5 to 6 minutes, right? Yeah. What comes, yes, to your mind when you see ML? What comes to your mind? I would like to see from you. So I'm very eager to learn new words from you. Okay, I'm very eager to learn new words from you. So the last poll. What is ML? What is ML? We will wind up in another 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes, yeah. So what comes to your mind when you see machine learning? Or what is machine learning? Wow, Mobile Legends, wow. ML means Mobile Legends. Correct. This is a new word I'm learning today, Thank you, the participant. I need a little more answers. My dear friends, please go through your chat box, click the link and type 80617161. Yes, ML means machine learning, correct? Yes, machine learning, Mobile Legends. Wow. To code in Python, yes, correct. Python, Python, Anaconda, yes, all snake name only. AI, oh, super. Both are hand in hand. AI, artificial intelligence, yes. Anyone? We'll wait for 2 more 3 responses. Wow, print outcomes, program coding, robots, machine learning, Python programming, data science, data input, Mobile Legends, machine, information handling. Yeah, true, information handling. Machines, program coding, AI in machines, data input. Yes. Oh, so many responses. Wow. Link from human, historical data. A link from human, historical data. Mission to learn. Yeah. Hey, this, I like it very much. ML means mission to learn. Yay, correct. Superb. You are brilliant. Use of Python to code from Python, data input. Yes, more accurate ML. Yeah, type of AI, correct. Yeah, robots, branch of AI. Very true. Perception, understanding, knowing about machines, like from human, Mobile Legends, more accurate, branch of AI, data science, unsupervised learning, AI and machines, program coding. Yes, branch of you. Really. I'm thankful to all of you, my dear friends, for your smart input. Since we are running out of time, I'm not going to stop this, but you can keep on adding your comments. Thank you very much. Yes. So what is ML, right? Or rightly you said, machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence, right? And the computer science which focuses on 2 things. One is data, another one is algorithm. What for? To immediate the way of human learning, gradually improve its accuracy. One of our participants very correctly said accuracy. And someone you said data, someone you said algorithm. Yes, it is very important concept of, data science. Correct. So application of machine learning, starting from automatic language translation, medical diagnosis, stock market trading. Still we use ML for stock market trading. Online fraud detection, virtual personal assistant, even email spam and malware filtering. Right? They use automated robotic program, RPA, we call it as self-driving cars, product recommendation, traffic prediction, speech recognition, image recognition. Everywhere we use the concept of ML. And this application of ML in Industry 4.0, in social media, transport, financial service, healthcare, e-commerce, and even virtual assistant, right? Then again, machine learning, these are some examples. Like we said in Google car, self-learning, self-driving cars, web search results, all machine learning, right? Social listening applications, market pricing models, they fix the price of commodity based on, ML, right? Credit card scoring, pattern recognition, right? Everything, it's because of ML. So the last one, how machine learning will change the manufacturing environment, I will show you on video. A 2 minutes video. Just 2 minutes video, yeah. Yeah. So now you come to know how machine learning will change the manufacturing environment. Okay. So here I'm going to give another 1 minute last video of the session. Again, it is a 3 minutes video. We will end this session after this. How this machine learning solution increases manufacturing industry 4.0. You can go through the bottom line. Yeah, I think you understand the logic behind machine learning solution for manufacturing industry and industry 4.0. So thank you very much, my dear audience, for your wonderful reciprocation, right? If you have any doubt, if you want to have any help, support for your education in your B.Tech degree, you can always reach me at director@parkinum.consulting, or you can make a note of my number. You can take a screenshot of this, and you can call me at any time for any of your academic support. or even R&D support, I'm there with you. Okay. Thank you very much for being a wonderful audience for today. So today is a rememberable day for Gandhi Jayanti, and I also will not forget this day because of you people. You taught me a few things, that I learned something from you. So today is a learning day for me, and I believe it is for you too, right? Thank you very much. Over to the organizers. With your
Yes, sir.
permission, I would like to stop sharing the session. Yes.
So
I'm
thank you
stop
for sharing
proceeding.
your useful insights into applications of artificial intelligence and machine learning, sir. It was
Yeah,
highly
thank you, Chokalingam
beneficial.
sir. Yeah, thank you, Chokalingam sir.
Sir, now
Yes.
the forum is open to questions. If you the participants, if you have any questions, our resource person is ready to answer.
Yes, yes, most welcome.
Excuse me, Paul Pandian sir.
Yeah, please. Either you can put it in chat box or you can. Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah. I will share the questions again. Some of the questions they got posted in the chat box.
Yeah, that you can
Actually,
copy paste, sir. No problem. Yeah.
yes. Actually, participants are in the two links.
Okay.
So I will share the questions to you.
Yes. Most welcome. Then I need a feedback from
Yes.
industries. Yeah.
It's one of
See,
the
in the
questions
near
from the Nazir.
yeah, yes, in the near future, many robots will be able to replace the role of human. What do you think about that? Especially in order to replace many. Mr. Nazir, one important thing I would like to bring to your notice. Actually, it is a myth. See, I don't think that I am talking politics here. When Rajiv Gandhi, when he was the prime minister, he introduced the concept of computer technology, 1980s, right? He introduced it. So when he was about to introduce the computer technology in all government offices, all people, they opposed it. One computer will replace 30 people, right? When you introduce one computer, 30 people will lose the job. No, it has not happened like that. Because of the introduction of the computers, right? Our India, it was or it is in limelight of software industry. We have produced more quantum of national GDP in software export.
Sir, சொல்லுங்க.
That the software, it improved the productivity, not only in industries. When you say industry, I will categorize industry into three types. Number one, Mr. Nazir, process industry, product industry, and service industry. In all three industries, when you introduce robots in process industry, product industry, service industry, definitely throughput will increase. At the same time, when you introduce the concept of robots, there are more R&D will happen, more innovation will happen. You need someone to operate robot, right? So in fact, our human lifestyle will improve. So in near future, it will not 100% replace human beings, right? Even when you take the teachers, will robots replace teachers? They say yes, but I say, even though it is in the place of a teacher, like a chatbot, you cannot replace a human being, So it is a myth, but I am in for, with it cannot completely replace the role of a human being. So this is what my personal, comment to Mr. Nazir sir.
Thank you, sir. One more question.
Mr.
From
Subramaniam
Subramanian
Lokesh,
Lokesh.
Triple E.
Yes.
Name of the current trend of automation and data exchange in manufacturing technology, including cyber physical systems. Yes, sir. See, there are so many things. For example, when you take cyber blockchain, I said, no? Blockchain being a computer science, you belongs to Triple E. See, Triple E means it plays, robotics plays a major role, and especially mechatronics. Robotics is an outcome of mechatronics, right? So the current trend in automation and data exchange in manufacturing technology is nothing but advent of robotics. See, when I talk about robotics, you must have 5 different qualities or branch. Number one, computer science. You must know, or what you call that, robot operating system, robot programming. You must know. For that, you need the logic or concept of computer science engineering. Then second one, you should have you should have a knowledge in electrical and electronics, because you use many actuators, right? Motors, stepper motor, shunt motor, AC motor, DC motor, PLC control, all things you will use. Third one, circuits. You must have a concept of electronics and communication. Then you have everything, set up in a mechanical structure, right? A robot is in movement, or if it is in stationary, it must be a robust design. So you should have a knowledge of mechanical engineering. At last, you must have a knowledge of mathematics. So any movement in this manufacturing technology, that is captured in terms of data, and those data are captured and it is automated, right? So rightly said by Subramani Lokesh sir, really, so this current modern smart manufacturing technology uses both automation and data exchange.
One more question from the
Is it possible that AI will have ability of self-evolution or like? It will not be. It will not be. Only it is feasible, as of now, it is only feasible in movies, right? So you cannot replace your human computer. Right, Mark? Yeah, you cannot replace your human computer. That is natural intelligence. So it only 80 to 90%. And yeah, Malleshwari Rao, yeah, Professor, thank you very much for sharing your great research knowledge with us. Kindly explain what is present latest trend in coding software. There are a lot of coding software for AI and ML. See, Python from school level people, they have started, teaching or learning. 9th standard, 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard, students, they are learning about Python languages, right? See, there are more than 10 best machine level AI programming languages and softwares are available, right? For example, IBM machine learning, right? You can go for Google Cloud AI platform, or Amazon machine learning, or Anaconda, or Spell. These are a few, machine learning softwares that really you can learn under AI and ML. So that is what I could, help madam, right? Or even you take H2O and AI, or Cortana, IBM Watson, Salesforce. So mainly I will strongly recommend Google Cloud Machine Learning Engine. So that is another AI software, yes. So Nazim, for example, at the emergency department in hospital, many small jobs and careers will disappear and will be replaced by IoT devices, smart sensors. Yes, see, sometimes the moment when you say emergency in an hospital, for example, you take first aid, it's an emergency. First 30 minutes, they call it as, golden hours. After 30 minutes of any incidents or critical situation, you must address immediately. That is called emergency. We call it as casualty in hospital. Yes, obviously, in order to, to have a precise diagnosis, right? So this AI and ML, even sometimes deep learning, rightly you said, that they use this, smart sensors. For example, you to check your temperature, pulse, and your heartbeat, and the lungs condition, everything. It is, devised by IoT devices, smart sensors. Yes, that is true. Yes, and yes, is it possible for AI to keep the memory of the deceased person? Yes, people are working on it. People are working on it. It is feasible. People are working on it. Yes, sir. Ranil James, sir, yes, they are working on it. It is feasible. But as of now, 100% is that none of the research has shown, but they are working on it. Yes.
Okay. Any other questions from participants?
Yeah, really, I like all the questions. The same, I like the gentleman remark. Yeah. Is AI the reflection of human experience only, since they can only do the task of human have done? Yes, see, for example, Mr. Raymark, see, this AI is nothing but, programs and codings or trials or training, which we give, which we experience, we would like to do all things, Whatever we give set of input, that is trained, right, inside the algorithm, then it is taken into decision and finally it ends up with the activity, right? So it is a maximum, it is a human reflection. Yes. But if your imagination, if you'd like to think in a different direction, yes, you can always go for an algorithm or you can go for a coding. You can try that. But 99%, whatever we experience, that is what we feel, that is what we type, we convert into codings and algorithms, and we fetch into computer, and we fetch into machine, and the machine performs the coded task. Hence, it is called artificial intelligence. Yeah. Yes, true, Mr. Rymark.
Thank you, Professor.
Chokalingam sir, I think is it time up or now 11:30?
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
think
sir.
you
Yes,
have
sir.
given me 1.5 hours. I have, used all,
Mind of the
1.5 hours effectively. That is what I believe.
Yes,
Right?
sir. Yes, sir.
I hope
So now
all
I invite
people,
Mr.
all people you would have enjoyed, and you would have learned at least one new thing out of my discussion, rather presentation. Over to organizing committee members.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now I invite Mr. Vinith, third year civil engineering, to propose the vote of thanks.
Sir, Chakalingam sir, excuse me, Chakalingam sir. Before
sir,
that,
yes, sir.
any oral feedback from the participants? Any oral feedback from the participants?
Yeah, participants, anyone, you can unmute your microphone and you can speak with me. I will be honored.
Okay, Chakalingam sir, we can formally proceed the
Yes,
vote
sir.
of thanks.
Yes, sir. So Vinith,
Sir.
Vinith, are you there?
Yes, sir. So
Yeah,
my
please
voice is
go ahead.
audible, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
On behalf of AI Research Groups and the entire fraternity of the institution, first of all, I extend my sincere thanks to Almighty for making today's webinar a resounding success. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our resource person, Dr. Pandian P. Sir, Professor and Program Coordinator, Department of Mechanical and Automobile Engineering, School of Engineering and Technology, Christ University, Karnataka, whose badge is time to grace the occasion over an online platform. Today we had a fruitful opportunity to hear your thoughts regarding applications of artificial intelligence and machine learning in Industry 4.0, and this will surely be going to encourage all of us in our future endeavors. Thank you, sir. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our principal and vice principals and the members who worked behind the screen for this solid support to conduct this webinar in a well-defined manner. Last but not least, a big thanks to all the participants who attend this webinar. Please fill the feedback form posted in the chat box. You will receive a certificate of participation shortly in your mail. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Vinith.
Thank you.
Pandian sir, this is Govindanayagam. Once again,
yes, sir, yeah.
very much, personally, very much thanks to you. You gave a wonderful session. Anyway, we will call you back to our campus regarding to execute all other things.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you
Gomathi
very much,
sir,
sir.
for inviting me and making an arrangement to meet all your students and faculty community in a virtual platform. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
May I leave now, sir?
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. I will call you personally. Thank you, participants. You can fill the feedback form and you can leave. Once you have filled the feedback form, you will receive the certificates. So personally, I thank to Chakalingam sir as well as Jayalakshmi ma'am.
It's a pleasure, sir. Thank you. So all the participants are requested to fill the feedback form, which is posted in chat box.
The feedback link will be open for another 15 minutes only. It will be closed. So before that, please try to fill the feedback form. I got 84 response in the feedback form out of 120, 130 something. சுமந்த் ஃபீட்பேக் ஃபில் பண்ணியாமா? சுமந்த் ஃபில் பண்ணிடு.
Sir, I hope we can stop the recording, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. ரிசர்ச் பண்ண முடியாதே. என்னப்பா? இருக்கா? புரியலம்மா, என்ன கேட்ட? Can't get you. I will come.